Alright, hi everyone. It's McFeeds here with Easton doing a match recording, first one of the season between Thunder McBuster on the left and bottom side against Forretress Door on the top and right side. You have any thoughts about the six Pokemon that each of these teams brought, Easton?
I don't like Dusclops
Why don't you like Dusclops?
because the last time we did a match review and I said don't bring the Dusclops, they brought the Dusclops and it screwed their team over.
It's also a little weird when you're playing into Weavile and Mega Gengar. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think either of these teams have Terra access.
Is a potential reason for the Dusclops the way Mega Gengar's Shadow Tag commander
Oh,
works?
yeah, you can use Dusclops as like your own trapper to keep Thunder stuff trapped on the field.
That being said, I don't think it's a good Pokemon on the field against the neither the Dark or Ghost type. The only thing it could potentially wall is Meowstic, and who cares about that, right?
Yeah. I,
Like I don't know. I think it's a throw-in. I don't think we're actually going to see it used. I mean, just look at the first four Pokemon Fortress has: Ursaluna, Iron Hands, Cresselia, Dialga. I could see the Riolu be brought in for support with coaching, but like you don't even need the other two Pokemon.
yeah, the other thing I want to point out before we get into it is there are not any resists for this Ursaluna Blood Moon. There are no like steel
Zero.
types, nothing that can eat a Hyper Voice here. Like it
So
can freely click that all day.
so we're expecting a big difference in how the teams are going to play then, because Fortress is pretty much running hard Trick Room, or we're expecting it to be hard Trick Room with what he brought anyway. And Thunder should be running hyper offense into Trick Room, which can be work if he brings the right stuff. We'll
Yeah,
see if he did his prep right.
I think Thunder is very reliant on getting some early disruption where he can pick up a quick KO. Because in a long game where you're trading hits back and forth, this Fortress team is just going to absolutely destroy him.
And how is he preventing Trick Room from going up?
Well,
Is it Imprison Meowstic?
he has triple imprisoned Pokemon. Both Gengar, Meowstic, and Iron Valiant all get imprisoned Trick Room.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's very likely to be Meowstic, but I suppose it could be one of the two others.
He also has Roar Swampert potentially, but I would not be surprised if this is AV Swampert because it's kind of your best answer into this Ursaluna, which is really sad to say.
Yeah. Uh, does Swampert also get Dragon Tail maybe
It
to work
might.
with
I
Assault
I
Vest?
I don't know. All right,
Okay. I
let's.
mean, he has options anyway, but it's gotta be like a if the hyper offense doesn't work, he's gonna have to find a way to use like a balanced version of the team to try and win.
And I
And I just
just
think that puts him in a bad
yeah,
position.
I don't think he has the bulk to play the balance matchup here. So just both of us kind of predicting Fortress in this game one.
Oh, for sure.
All right, let's get
Sorry,
it.
Thunder, but that's just the reality.
Let's get into it. Got Gengar and Meowstic facing
So
off
we
against
are
Cress
go
and
ahead.
Riolu.
We are likely to see the Imprison Trick Room tech then.
Shadow Ball into the
Uh,
Riolu slot is really weird. I guess he
so
thinks,
Gengar went before Meowstic.
oh, so it's not Prankster on the Imprison, and then the Roar into the Trick Room. So Cress gets Trick Room up for free. Riolu just dies
That's so funny.
to follow me, and then Gengar kills Cress? Wait, Cress is bull. Oh my god, that took nothing.
It's barely a two hit.
Yeah, and now I think that's AV Swampert for
That's Assault Vest
sure.
for sure. Oh
Weakness
no.
policy.
Oh, goodbye,
Yeah,
Gengar.
and the liquidation doesn't even kill it.
No, it's not even a. It's probably not even a range. So that answers the Terra problem.
Yeah, it's because the Mega Gengar being exceedingly strong, and it's just back up to half. I mean, reversed Trick Room, maybe you can have Iron Valiant in the back to clean it up, but like Crest just gets Trick Room up again.
What you should have used Imprison.
Yeah, I mean,
He, he's lucky that he didn't get a Trick Room used on this turn still, but
he still
like,
doubled into Ursaluna. Like he made zero progress, and Crest just gave it another 25% HP.
hmm
Like
like
he's
at least if you Imprison, you disallow your opponent from Trick Rooming on the next turn. But I guess the other thing is like, what is Meowstic doing on the field other than hitting Imprison? The only thing it can do is hit Ursaluna.
I mean, apparently click Psychic because that's all we've seen so far.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
I
tough.
have to assume it's Iron Valiant in the back, which might be able to clean up the Ursaluna, but there's no way it can clean up a Dialga or a Iron Hands on top of Cress.
No. And to get Cress, it might need Destiny Bond.
Yeah, just Lunar Blessing spam. You don't even need the Trick Room anymore. You're set up. Hammer
Oh
Arm miss.
no.
Does that even KO though? Like Ursaluna
It
is so
doesn't.
bulky. Like so
In fact,
physically bulky.
it does less damage than Liquidation, but he was probably looking to get the speed decrease in case Trick Room was set up. Either way, Liquidation was probably a better move to use. And there's the Trick Room setup.
Yeah, that's
Game's
that's
over.
just game one done. All right, so moving on to game two. If you're Thunder, how do you adapt with the six that you brought?
It depends on what your Trick Room prevention options you brought in the back that game were.
I
If
mean,
Swampert has Roar, you lead it.
I don't think
Um,
it's Roar Swampert, given how little it took from that Blood Moon. I think it has to be AV.
in which case your only prevention for Trick Room is the Meowstick, and despite it not being Prankster and able to do other things, you are forced to run it.
Yeah. I mean,
And
if
like, what
you're
do you lead it with though?
if you're Fortress and you predict the Meowstick lead, you can honestly just bring Iron Hands, fake it out, and still get Trick Room up. Like if it's Covert Cloak, that's information for game three.
That's true. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I think Thunder needs to find a way to deal with the Trick Room on turn one, and I think the only lead that can do that is Gengar Weavile and just doubling into the Crest, but like
Well,
if if Crest protects or Crest goes for something else, you're so screwed.
do you think the Cress is Mental Herb? Because
May
if he has Taunt on something,
maybe it wasn't Citrus Berry, so I'd assume it's Covert Cloak or Mental Herb. Like those are the defaults for Trick Room setters.
uh,
All
I
right,
don't know. Maybe if he has like, does Meowstick get Fake Tears?
I think it does.
Maybe if he leads Gengar Meowstick and goes for the first turn kill on Cress.
And you just think Fortress might
Oh,
play
oh,
the same lead back?
wait, it doesn't work because Meowstick isn't Prankster and Gengar will outspeed.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Uh,
let's see the
so
lead.
in that case, it has to be Weavile, right?
Yeah. No, we're
It's
just
not
running
Weavile.
running back Gengar Meowstick, running back Riolu into Cress again.
I
I
hope
mean,
he realizes it's not Prankster. We're okay.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you're right on the fake tears, but the no prankster kind of screws it.
That's a really funny roar.
Sorry, I missed it. What did Cress go for?
It's psychic to Gengar,
Gengar, gotcha.
which is funny because Gengar can actually kill Cresselia from
Yeah, and
here.
I don't know why oh, Riolu followed me. Never mind.
Yeah. But now it gets the Trick Room anyway.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And then yeah, here comes Terra Normal Blood Moon.
Is that not an early Terra.
I think it's okay. Like, unless you really want the weakness policy proc, but like preserving HP isn't bad here because Thunder's like such an HO team that like if you keep Ursaluna healthy, it can live a hit outside of Trick Room, but I don't even think we're gonna get to that point.
That's fair. I was just thinking because you still have the Cresselia, you can heal the Ursaluna anyway, so you can
Fair.
give up a little bit of HP to get yourself boosted.
I honestly think Forretress thought that Crest was just gonna die here, which is why he went for the attacking move to take out the Gengar. Because if he goes for Lunar
Hmm,
Blessing, it can get Shadow Balled, and with the defense drop or special defense drop, it's just gone.
right. Okay, it has to be AV Swampert.
Yeah, I'm surprised how well Meowstic took that Hyper Voice, honestly. And
It
yep, there were.
was Mental Herb, so the taunt play didn't matter anyway.
I mean, this just looks like the same old song and dance from game one. Like we're
It
just
does.
gonna have Crest spam healing moves while Ursaluna destroys Thunder's entire team. No adaptation really from either side. If Iron Valiant comes back out, it's the exact same game. Yep.
Okay. The double
Well, Protect
protect.
is,
Interesting.
yeah.
I guess you're scouting here because you have such a big advantage anyway, and Meowstic is not a concern.
Well, there's the special frailty of Ursaluna. It is just physically defensive.
Interesting
Ooh, Imprisoned
Imprison.
Psychic is so the crest really only has Lunar Blessing here, which if you're locked into a move, isn't the worst move to be locked into. So I'm gonna pause it really quick. Is there any way that you think Thunder can bring it back from here?
If Iron Valiant can KO Cresselia with Shadow Ball from here and
I
get a Destiny Bond kill on Iron Hands, he can win.
yeah.
That is the win condition if he has the set, and it depends on Fortress not uh not killing the Meowstic first.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is the only way. Maybe if the Meowstic is a screen and we see Reflect go up, but we've seen what? Imprison, Trick Room, Psychic, Fake Tears. Yeah, no, it can't be. Maybe if you Fake Tears the Iron Hands and somehow Iron Valiant lives a physical hit from Iron Hands this turn, you're fine.
Well, if Valiant at +1 with the -2 from Fake Tears can one-shot Iron Hands, then you still have an option to win as long as
I
yeah,
don't.
because Cresselia can't kill you,
But the
but
problem is your Iron Valiant's faster than the non-Prankster Meowstic. Like if you have Prankster Meowstic, you're fine here. You just Fake Tears the
mhm.
Iron Hands, Moonblast the Iron Hands, and I think it's probably a roll because I think this is AV based on how much the last hit did. But
In that case, you have to gamble doubling the Iron Hands and hoping you have enough damage without the Fake Tears
and
damage
I
drops.
don't see it getting there. I don't think Meowstic has the attacking stat, and the Iron Valiant damage was pretty low.
It's not enough,
Yeah, if he
unfortunately.
had the Prankster Fake Tears, he gets there.
Goodbye.
Yep, heavy slams enough, and then he just closes it out. It's actually a lot closer than it looks, because if the Crest is ever left alone, it can't kill the Meowstic crit. I don't think Meowstic's living anything.
Yeah, I mean, the prankster actually mattered in both games, I think,
It definitely mattered in game two. In
in
game
two different occasions, which is
Yeah.
really funny.
Did he use fake tears in game one? Did he have anything that was relevant?
I think he used Fake Tears in game one on something.
Because the the turn one, he goes from prison, and even if he has Prankster, he still gets roared out. And then unless he uses it here,
I guess he probably shouldn't use it here because he doesn't have a special attacker on the field that doesn't matter.
yeah, no, he didn't. I don't think it mattered in game one. It
Hmm.
definitely mattered in game two. I think he
But
wins game two if he has Prankster.
but interestingly, we found out that it wasn't Prankster game one.
Yeah, off the imprison click on turn one.
But
Like
but Thunder may not have noticed.
I
That's the
I
difference.
think he had to have not noticed for that to click the fake tears play in this game. I think otherwise you just have to send the imprison and hope your opponent, overreads it, which Fortress would have.
That's too bad because Thunder did bring a good enough tech to be able to win games. He just did not have the correct ability, which is a prep problem.
Yeah, it's an oopsie. We've all been there.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done different, but I always kind of hate it when people bring four Pokemon, lose game one, bring the same four Pokemon with the same lead, play it out almost the exact same way, and then lose game two.
He didn't bring good enough Pokemon in the back to be able to change the game plan. Because if Weavile was not a bring in game one, I don't see how it's a bring in game two
I mean, like,
with the information you've gained. And like he didn't bring a roar Pokemon from what it looks like. So he didn't bring anything else to prevent Trick Room. He went all in on the Meowstic,
yeah.
right?
I mean, kudos to Fortress for the win. He, just kind of stayed in his lane, and it's a hard draft to disrupt. Like you're a bunch of fat guys in Trick Room that if you're offering to trade back and forth, kind of like Thunder was, you just lose.
Cresselia is a menace.
Yeah. Psychic noise, people. Block that healing on the Iron Hands and the Ursaluna. You heard it here. You have any
Imprison Psychic was really funny though.
Imprison Psychic is really. I'm pretty sure it was Imprison. Oh, yeah, Imprison Psychic Trick Room, not Imprison Protect. So the crest would have been locked into Protect Lunar Dance for just the whole game.
Yep, and it would have taken Meowstic all of its plus Psychic PP to take it out,
Oh,
if that.
unironically, if he was Psychic Noise instead of Heal Block, or in Psychic Noise instead of Psychic, he wins that because the Heal Block.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, multiple ways where the Meowstic set could have won him the game too.
You know what's really funny? I think I didn't really help Thunder with prep this week, but I did tell him to bring the Yen Mega. I think that would have actually been
What
okay.
what for?
Like, it has to get some tech because it gets a weird move set that it could have done something, and like it doesn't take ground moves from Ursaluna. You could have assault vested it even. That could have been funny.
Salt Vest and Mega. I think you're cooking a little too much, my friend.
I'm always cooking a little too much. You know what the sets I bring.
You have any closing comments on these two for the rest of the season?
Thunder, just review your pastes before you go into game and make sure your abilities are correct. Uh, and Fortress, just don't bring Dusclops. And like you did this game, you didn't bring it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I mean
That's
the
why you won.
the other five Pokemon are good enough.
Didn't need anything else.
Yep. Well, not sure how many more commentaries I'll record, but if I do, be on the lookout for them. I know Chris is doing some more content. If you who are watching this or more likely listening to this on the second half of your screen want to do content, let me know. Definitely have room for it. See all y'all around, and best of luck on the rest of the season.